Cool. Fire! 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 Fire!
This is a neat little kit. It's just, I suck. Right here, I'm taking off, going up the hill, and it's got a little shake in it. Oh, that's a lot of shake. Actually, that's not shake, that's spin. I didn't put in all the bolts. I didn't tighten up all the motor bolts, so they tend to fall out while you're flying if you do that. I would not suggest doing that. Okay, I just finished this TuneRC build, and as soon as I plugged in a fresh, right off the charger battery, I got a warning that it didn't have any charge. So what I want to do is show you how to fix that. Okay, so we're on the Betaflight power and battery screen or tab, and I'm plugged in to it with the micro USB. This is the one that's $99 right now on the TuneRC website. I put my own O3 air unit and camera on it, and I also had this tower antenna based ELRS receiver that I put on it. And then I had some of these fans sitting around, so I just pushed them on it. It does come with 1.5 millimeter shafts. They're not 2 millimeters, so that's something to pay attention to. First, I tried to put some 3.5, 2 millimeter from the toothpick that I lost, and it didn't fit. It just kind of floppies around. So these are press-on though. You don't screw them in. I guess you could. I'm not sure if it has the little holes here that you can do the T-mounting. So you have to get tiny little screws to put those in. But I kind of like them where they can just pop off if it gets into a crash. What we're going to do is we're going to need any kind of voltmeter is going to work. DC voltage. You want it on DC. You drop everything. Holy cow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in my battery, and right as I plug it in, I'm going to have my probes on the positive and negative side. And I'm just going to actually use the capacitor leads. That way I can just have something to quickly get onto. And it's also easy to know because black stripe of the capacitor, this is your negative side, this is your positive. Now if you put these up backwards, it'll just show a negative voltage. You do need it plugged into your USB while you do this. I think I'm just going to have to jiggle it around until I see something. Well, I am seeing the USB voltage there, which makes sense because the USB is giving it 5 volts. And I'm seeing 3.8 volts. Okay, so let me plug this battery in. I'll do this again, just like I did just then, and we'll see what the voltage is. Okay, it's plugged in now. I'm using 3S. So I'm going to put the negative on there and the positive over here. I have 12.86. Let's click calibrate. 12.86 is your measured voltage. Calibrate, apply calibration, and we're done. So now it should work. I would imagine everyone who has this kit will need to do this to calibrate it. Out of the factory, it's probably just that far off. Some people are going to run 3S, some are going to run 4S. So, you know, that could be it too. Maybe it's calibrated for 4S. I'm going to run it as 3S. So what happened next is I took it out to fly. I plugged in my 3S battery, and this happened. Lots of magic smoke, lots of burning, lots of smoke. Not good. So I'm actually going to send this video to TuneRC and see if they have any ideas what happened, because the ESC shouldn't have just blown up like that. I mean, you can see I had power on it on the bench, and then I take it out to fly it again, and I plug it in, and it just completely failed on that one ESC, which is kind of strange because at first I thought maybe there was a short somewhere, but if there was, that would have caused burning where the short was. And so it looks like the ESC actually shorted, which that shouldn't happen, I don't think. Anyway, I haven't seen, an average user, which I consider myself, or below average, do a review on this toothpick. So here you go. Hopefully this helps someone. I did order a new AIO from TuneRC just to get another one in, and we'll see how it handles everything. And it is I don't know what they call it, like a scratch and dent model is what I call it. It's where it's quite a bit cheaper, and they say it works perfectly well, but may not have, I guess, all the silk screening or perfect placement of something. I don't know. We'll see. I'll do a review on that when I get it. Give me an idea in the comments of any of problems you've had like this. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who has these kinds of problems. And I know everyone says it, but it really helps, like maybe one day this will be my retirement, and it'll pay for my hobby, for my burned up AIOs. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'd sure appreciate it. Thanks a lot, everybody.